feel the dogweed so June the 3rd. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. And all yet y'all know what I'm ready to talk about this morning. The NBA Finals. When it came down to Thursday night, I'm here to tell you that Denver Nuggets let flat out dominated. And the way that, Jokic became a passer, and he just couldn't be stopped. I'm, I'm wondering which way what's gonna happen tomorrow night when it comes down to it. Will Jimmy Butler be aggressive or will he attack? Because when you think about it, Miami shot 2 free throws all game long. Missing wide open 3 pointers at the time. They have got to do better than what they doing right now. The Miami Heat is a good team. If they want good, they wouldn't have got what they got to. Let's just call it what it is. They're a great team, but I wonder if the Denver Nuggets just too big for them. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is the Denver Nuggets too big to deal with for the Miami Heat to deal with? Because when you talk about it, they was on 9 days and didn't look rusty at all. They look way prepared. That coach that they got, let's call it what it is. He had his team ready to play some basketball. And what I'm trying to figure out, would it be better on Sunday? Jimmy Butler has got to take this game off. I feel like that's the only way that they can have a chance to win it. When it comes down to the Miami Heat and one game plan that they had, it just didn't work on Thursday night. Maybe Sunday will be different. Maybe they'll have their game together, but let's call it what it is. Sunday, they got to do something different in order to get this done. Let's just call it what it is. And the thing is, because they look pathetic. I'm here to speak on it. I'm here to talk about it. I'm excited for the Miami Heat being there. But what I will say, they have got to do better when it comes to playing the way they played Thursday night. Because they were 7 for 27 from the 3-point line. I'm talking about missing wide open shots. And you can't get no better looks than what they had. Let's just call it what it is. Let's just speak it out here. When they come down to the Miami Heat and the way they played terrible. Can they pick it up Sunday? Jimmy Butler has got to be the guy to step up and lead this team to a victory. If not, it's not going to happen. It's just not. Caleb Martin, against Bolton, he would hit threes like I've never seen before. But in the first final game, let's call it what it is. He was missing. Let's just call Adebayo played good. Let's call it what it is. He was the only one playing good. But the way they did things, they let him get his shot. And everybody else went cold as ice. They couldn't hit a cold, if you ask me. So when it comes down to, can the Miami Heat get it done tomorrow night? If Aaron Spoelstra, one of the best coaches in the NBA, we finna find out what he do tomorrow night, cause the way it's looking, if they lose tomorrow night, it could end in the early stage. Even when they go back to Miami. I mean, 'cause I want them to, and I still got Miami winning it in 6 games. I do. But the key is, can they get it done? Let's just call it what it is. Can they be a team of destiny to go out and win this NBA Finals? Let's just call it what it is. Can they be a team to get it done? They have to be if they want a chance at being NBA champions. Let's just call it what it is, you know. Let's just speak it how it is. I mean, we'll find out on Sunday. And that's just the key. And let's move on to the next topic. I want to talk about the University of Memphis Tigers. And the reason why I want to talk about it because Andre Wiggins have got a chance to come back. And if he comes back and play with this team, it's going to change the game big time. I mean, let's just call it what it is. You want to talk about a team that literally, if they able to get Andre Wiggins back, it's going to change the game big time. Because the reason why I say it, I mean, to get him back along what they bringing in, and you know Penny Hardaway gonna put in that work, just like he doing. They even trying to go after a big man. They said they don't want to name his name just yet, but if they get him, the way they talk, along with him and Andre Wiggins, they back in business. And they is about to get another commitment this week for what I'm hearing. I mean, when they come down to the Memphis State Tigers, what a job that they able to do. You want to talk about getting big time talent? Penny Hardaway gonna find a way to make that team irrelevant. The guy doing what he got to do, y'all. He literally getting the job done. Let's call it what it is. And it's amazing what he able to do after being in Memphis for so long. He literally turning that team to a team to be reckoned with. You done made 2 NCAA tournaments. You got to almost got to the second round the first time you made it. The second time you made it, you ran up against a team in Conference USA that made it to the Final Four. That's the only, and you almost beat them. And the only reason why I feel like that you wasn't ready to go because the guys wasn't there. Even Kendrick Davis said they were just so into winning that conference championship. And that was a huge account that they literally just weren't ready to go out there and play. I think with Andre Williams coming back, the talent that you got coming in, the team is going to be that much good. So when I think about what's going on in this and let's be real, it's a lot of excitement and to be able to talk about it. And you want to talk about Penny Hardaway. When it comes down to it, Penny Hardaway is big time for this team. Because you look at Jalen Durant is in the NBA. James Wiseman's in the NBA. So you want to talk about huge get for the Memphis Tigers and what they did. It's amazing. I'm ready to tell you it is. So I mean, we are the guy find ways to bring in talent. He find ways to do it. Even when you count Memphis out, He know what to do to get talent in there. And it's big time what he able to do. I mean, let's call him what it is. Even players that you wouldn't even think that Memphis could get is on Tender Hardaway radar. The guy can recruit and he can coach. And he gets the talent. He gets some big time. You look at the culture that he brings in. You talk about a Western Kentucky coach that he able to get. It's amazing. Real big time talent that he go out there and he get. Let's just call him what it is, y'all. Tender Hardaway. And just when you think there's no way that this team could climb out of a hole, I heard things like what I heard yesterday. Tender Hardaway is just a masterful recruiter, and he know what he doing. People had a thought that after John Calipari left, that they'd be able to get a coach like him. I wouldn't. I mean, he wanted the job when they hired Thomas Smith. They just didn't want to give it to him right then. I mean, the year that all those players left, that's when Jalen Durham and they money things came in. The guy can flat out do what he do. There's no doubt about it. He's a masterful recruiter and he's a heck of a coach. And eventually he gonna lead this team to a championship. It's gonna happen. Cause you wanna talk about what it comes down to. The University of Memphis has a great hand. And it's gonna be for a pretty good while. Cause one thing about it, when I look at things and what's going on down there in Memphis, and it makes the whole city better. Because instead of focusing on what's going on with John Morant, you can focus on the Memphis State Tigers. That's flat out the bottom line. And so they give him a chance to get himself together. And he will, no doubt about it. He will get himself together. And the University of Memphis can hold it down while he able to get himself together. Because when it comes down to you have a coach that's in Hardaway, that even when they look bleak, you know he's gonna get the talent he needs to get. That's what it comes down to, y'all. He gonna get the talent, and that team gonna be so special. Cause when it comes down to, nobody would have thought that he'd be able to get talent like he been able to get it. It just won't happen. But when it comes down to you at the Memphis State Tigers basketball team is back on the map. And I also want to get on to the football team, the way they recruit out of the transfer portal, the talent that they bringing in. I ain't forgot about it down there in Memphis. I rep hometown Memphis, Tennessee. That's just what I'm about. Now let's move on to the Dallas Cowboys. 28 years since the Dallas Cowboys have made a run at a championship. To made a run to the Super Bowl and the NFC Championship game. What it comes down to, can they get it done this year? I think that defense gonna be spectacular, y'all. I literally do. But what I'm having my doubts about, I don't know how good that offense gonna be this year. 'Cause you have to be good if you gonna compete with Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles. 'Cause Jalen Hurts, right now, I'm just gonna say what I wanna say. I think he's better than Dak Prescott right now. He has proven that he's better. I mean, it's just some. If you want to speak the truth, you got to look at. I think he's better than Dak Prescott right now. I mean, the guy on the Dak Prescott been in the league way before Jalen Hurts. And this dude is an MVP candidate. And I don't think Dak Prescott was ever up for MVP discussion. The guy led 5 games last year and led the league in interceptions. Just, I mean, he would have been the league if he hadn't missed on 5 games. Let's be real about it. Dallas gonna go as far as Dak Prescott takes him. And you know if you've been working hard or not. You know if you've been putting in that effort. And let Brock Purdy beat him. Mr. Irrelevant. Lance said that was not a good look. And not only that, but DeAndre Hawkins was on the IM podcast. I'm bringing this up again. And didn't even want to recognize Dak Prescott. So when it comes to, and we got a chance to go get it. But Jalen Hurts has become way better than you are. And it's not a good look. Let's just call it what it is. As long as Dallas can play good defense and not turn the ball over, Dallas got a chance to make Super Bowl this year. And that's why I'm so glad that Mike McCarthy has taken over play call. Cause what you ain't gonna get is a lot of turnover this year, which gonna make Dallas tough to beat. And that right there is what you want. You want a quarterback that's not turning the ball over. You want somebody that's gonna go out and get the job done this year. I mean, let's call it what it is. The Dallas Cowboys should be a whole lot better this year. Because why? It's game management. And if that can learn to manage the turnovers, Dallas gonna be an NFC championship. Possibly the Super Bowl. And that's just what it is, y'all. That's just how it is. I mean, when it comes down to this right here, I can't wait to see what the Cowboys do this year. Because I think it's going to be, to me, one of the great shocks. Because don't nobody believe in them. Everybody just think that they're going to be one of them teams that lose this year, and I think they're going to be a whole lot better. That's what it comes down to. Michael Parsons, that guy there is a beast. I'm going to put it to you like this. That guy right there is some special. You look at what he want to do and how he want to do it. The guy, when he say he just want to make plays. That's what he want to do, y'all. He say he want to be one of them guys that put an impact on the game. Which means that you don't even have to have a lot of sacks. You can just do what you do. He say he want to be all over that field. And then on top of that, you go out and get a Stephon Gilmore. The end with a Stephon Diggs. To me, that's one of the top corners in the game. Corners in the game right there. You drop that raw stuffer from Michigan. The Cowboys gonna be right up there. They just got to have A quarterback that don't turn the ball over, that they can do that, they can be that. The thing about the NFC East, it never been a back-to-back winner. Out of all those years, it never been. So this could be the year that Dallas get that division. And then if you had somehow go get a DeAndre Hopkins, let's just call it what it is, just gonna make it that much better. Cause getting a DeAndre Hopkins, that's huge. I'm ready to put it out there right now. It ain't like they ain't got the money to go get him, cause they do. And when it comes down to it, it's either talk about Ed Kelly back. He might be a possibility. So if they want to get him back, along with the talent already got, and a lesser payday, and don't forget little dude from Kansas State, that running back. You want to talk about? I'm really happy about what they done did. Cause they just that good to me. They good. Like I said in the first part of it, discussing it, the only thing concerning me is Dak Prescott. Will he be able to cut down on the turnovers? Because if he can do that, then they can win some big time ball games. It ain't no doubt in my mind they can win a big time ball game. But when it comes down to can he cut down on those turnovers? Cause like I've said over and over again, he missed 5 games and almost led the league in interceptions. And that's just what it is. Let's move on to the next topic. I've heard that the Phoenix Suns is getting ready to hire Frank Vogel as their new head coach. Now, when he was with the Lakers, no doubt about it, he was able to win a championship. But his calling card is defense, y'all. That's how he coached this game. And the Phoenix Suns, no doubt, we don't know if DeAndre Hayes gonna be there. We don't know what's gonna happen to Chris Paul. I would like him to be back, but if they can find some way to play defense with Kevin Durant and Devin Booker on that team with the offense that they can pull in, Phoenix gonna win the championship. And also, I want to congratulate Money Williams for signing a $6 $78 million deal with the Detroit Pistons. Because after the deal he got, let's call it what it is. We all know it wasn't money's fault that Phoenix couldn't get it done. Money Williams is a heck of a coach. Monty Williams was 2 wins away from leading the Phoenix Suns to a championship. If I could criticize him one thing, if I could say one thing about the way he was coaching in that final, DeAndre Ayton was playing Giannis 1-on-1, and he should have been double teamed. That's flat out the bottom line. But other than that, the guy's a heck of a coach. So why in the world would you blame him for Phoenix lose? I mean, let's just call it what it is. Phoenix didn't have no bench. You almost gave up the house to get Kevin Durant. So I think they should have got another deal before you let him go. But I'm just happy that he was able to get the job he got with the Detroit Pistons, and they giving him huge time to fix this. It's amazing, y'all. That's my time today, y'all. I love y'all so much. Please like and subscribe, cause y'all know what I'm bringing to you. And please, y'all, enjoy the rest of the day. And please, y'all, one more thing, keep on winning. I'm gone.